respective spots. So I think it's a great thing, everybody coming together. Defensive line is producing, has guys in that room really contributing, and then you got young guys in the secondary stepping up and into a big way. So it's good to have that, that blend of older guys and younger guys stepping up. So it's extremely great thing to see. And just for me, I've just been trying to work on understanding the fundamentals of the game and playing more fundamentally sound. I think the effort piece has always been there, but truthfully and honestly, I think the fundamental piece hasn't really been there. So I'm just trying to clean up the fundamentals, footwork and technique, and then, just continue to hone in on my coverage ability. I think that would help me tremendously, help this defense tremendously. So certainly something I've been focusing on.
What's the adjustment been like with DJ Durkin as defensive coordinator?
Yeah, it's been a great adjustment. I think Coach Durkin is a great addition to the staff. He's a brilliant defensive mind. Certainly somebody that brings energy and intensity every single day, and somebody you love being around and love working with. Especially being a linebacker, somebody that brings that much energy and coaches us the way that we need to be coached and demands what he demands out of us. So it's just been a great thing to be held to that standard and to have him just showing us the right way and continuing to try to improve this defense in any way we can.
Eugene, aggressive has kind of been the key word in terms of describing DJ Durkin's defense. Describe that to us. What is that like for you, and what is that like for the linebackers?
Yeah, it just means being violent in everything we do, whether it's block destruction, whether it's finishing on the ball carrier. It's even also applies to DBs in terms of violent finish on the football. You see receivers go up, making those contested catches, and he talks about violent finish on the guy that's receiving the ball. So just playing through their hands and being violent in that way. So aggressive is a great word that we attest to Coach Durkin, and it's certainly something that he's trying to implement in every facet of the game. It's not just a linebacker on a ball carrier. It's aggressive in all different styles and ways. So aggressive shots on the ball when the running back is running the ball and the ball is loose. So all those things are being applied, and all those things are going to correlate in order for us to be a great defense.
Gene, you mentioned back at the beginning of the spring, you're excited about the young guys. What have you seen from them through the spring now?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of great things in terms of young guys. Particularly in the secondary, man. I'm impressed with all those guys in terms of Colton Hood, somebody that had a great practice the other day, and he's being aggressive on the ball, coming out his breaks and breaking up passes is certainly something he's done at a high level, and he's continuing to do at a high level. We have a transfer, Antonio Kite, we call him Spooty. He's doing a great job in terms of being on that island, when we're in one high defense, and he's just locking down that side of the field. He's doing great things on that side, and he's got range, can move, he's got great hips, and able to get out his breaks. So many other guys. Sylvester Smith. Sylvester Smith plays the game the right way. Certainly as a linebacker, you like seeing guys like Sylvester Smith at a safety position. He will come down and hit you, So, and he's a great communicator, communicates to the rest of the defense. And Caleb Wooden, he played a little bit last year, but certainly somebody that's a ball hawk and they're gonna make those plays. And we seen him do it at the highest level. So I'm just excited to see everybody in the secondary. We got guys on the defensive line too that are stepping up in the buck room, and Jamonte, Amaris. All those guys are great additions and transfers as well. So it's just going to be a great thing seeing it all come together.
How far has this defense come from day one in the spring?
I think it's came a long way. I was looking at the first practice not too long ago. I'm like, dang, we had so many mental mistakes, mental errors, and just not understanding, trying to build that understanding for the defense. And truthfully and honestly, I think we came a long way. I think there's still hills and mountains we have to climb, but we embrace those types of things, and we understand that that's a part of the game, and we want to ultimately continue to take steps each day. So when we come back in September, August, we're ready to go.
As a defensive guy, most basketball guys want to play in a fast system.
Yeah.
Defense guys want to play an aggressive system.
Yes, sir.
Is this a fun defense to play?
Yeah, it's 100%. It's a fun day. It's a fun thing always going out there and having, a coach that's going to call. He's not going to lay back. He's going to be aggressive in everything he does, and it's so fun to try to take the fight to the offense and be disruptive, TFL, sacks, strip sacks. And we know those things are going to correlate into giving our offense more opportunities to be on the field and then for them to score points. So the biggest thing, of course, Durkin harps on is getting the ball back to the offense, and we talk about our mentality on defense. When the ball's in the air, when the running back's running the ball, we taking a shot at the ball, it's our ball. Just embracing that mentality. Like if you guys were to take one of something that belongs to me, he wants us to understand, you got to go get what belongs to you. So go get your thing back. So we're trying to embrace that as a defense. We're excited, and it's certainly something that we're looking forward to.
When we're out of practice, you're talking all the time. You bring it. I noticed the other day we were out there, Jaron Thompson, the new safety, he's talking a lot too. Is he a guy that you can see even as a newcomer is being real vocal back there?
Yeah, he's somebody that I told the secondary we need somebody in that room similar. Not we don't want anybody to be anybody, but Zion Puckett was such a great leader in terms of communicating, getting everybody aligned, and just rallying the troops in the back end. And somebody I admired truly. And I was like, man, we need somebody in the back end like that. And I really see JT coming into his own and being a leader in that group and just being able to rally the troops and communicating effectively and getting everybody aligned. So he's certainly somebody that's coming into his own, coming from Texas, and we're excited to see how he progresses as well.
He seems like a big energy guy too.
Yeah,
he's constantly trying to get people fired up.
Yeah. He's certainly somebody that goes out there. He brings the juice every single day. He's energetic. He flies around the football field. He's been making big plays. I think he had a pick last practice. And, just somebody that's so cerebral out there and smart and uses his skill set to make plays. So.
The young linebackers y'all got, Marcus and DJ, just what stands out to you about those guys, and how much have you seen them personally grow from the beginning of spring?
Man, they've grown so much, man, in terms of everything. And, when you're a freshman, you come in, your head's spinning. You're like, dang, man, I want to play. I want the coach to see that I can play. And then it's just it's big jumps and all that. It's a big leap for coming from high school to college. But man, DeMarcus and DJ have taken a big step. DeMarcus is somebody that flies around the field, is great with his blitzes, gets to the quarterback and is effective, and certainly somebody that's got that range to play that linebacker spot. DJ, man, first couple of days his head was spinning, I'm not gonna lie, but man, he's kind of settled into his own, and he hones in on the keys that Coach Durkins teaches us, and he's been coming downhill and being extremely violent at the point of attack, and he's somebody that's going to hit you every single time, and you're going to feel his presence. So it's so great to see those guys, and I know they're going to blossom into great linebackers and be the focal point of the defense in the years to come.
And you were talking about being on an aggressive defense. Last year, you were one of the top pass rushers on the team, super efficient at getting to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Just what was the key for you to be that successful in that area last year, and how much are you looking forward to doing that again this year?
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing for me was really just honing in on blitz timing and understanding quarterback cadences and studying the quarterback's mannerisms, and just wanting to fly around and get to the quarterback as fast as possible, not giving him a chance to get the ball off. And it was such a big emphasis point for me. I wanted to go out there and get to the quarterback and be violent at the point of attack. And I think this year is just honing in on those same type of things, but bringing the arsenal of moves of it. Working on a spin move, working on a ghost move, working on a hezzy bull. So, man, I talked to those guys, J-Mac, I talked to all the pass rushers, Keldrick, those guys, and I'm like, man, what move can I incorporate into my game? So, I mean, it's certainly something that I want to continue to build upon, and I'm going to be in situations where I have to rush the passer, so I want to be ready to go get after him and cause havoc.
What's your favorite pass rushing move? What do you like?
Oh,
what do you like doing most?
100% right now is the ghost. I've been doing that for years, since I was at Carolina. I've done that move probably 1,000 times. I spent so much time over at Carolina just trying to perfect that move, and I watched it. I think there was a quote that was like, the man that is most deadly is the man that practices one move 1,000 times. So I was in Carolina. I remember going to the facility, just working the ghost. So I feel like I have a really good ghost, but you know, I just want to continue to grow upon the spin, grow upon the hezzy bull, and show a different array of moves.
You're good. Appreciate
Thank
you,
you.
Jay.